Misty rain in the morning, sunbreak in the afternoon, gorgeous sunset after all the rain. Your phone's on airplane mode. You both losing service together. So what does it mean? What does it say about you both? That in an impossible world, you two continue to show up for each other. That you two continue to do this work. I guess impossible is just a word. And so is resilient.
I met Joyce, and I thought, my God, this is an incredible person. Joyce, you are welcoming, and you are kind, and you never miss a beat with your wit and humor, which I really appreciate in a person. Finding someone to partner up with in life, it can be a really tall order, but you two coming together just makes absolute perfect sense. I also thought, damn, this is a power couple.
You support him, you nurture him, and most of all, you appreciate him. You're a remarkable woman and a remarkable human being. So, these guys have been committed to each other for years. They've chosen each other again and again for years.
Joyce and Bretty have written their own wedding vows and will be sharing them now. They will first be doing rock, paper, scissors. However, to see who goes first. Joyce won, folks.
Dear Joyce, we have many names, not just for ourselves, but for our kind of love, which resists the trap of definition, instead embracing the soft edges of stillness. It's not lost on me that our very first handwritten letter wasn't a letter at all. It was us sitting on a bench on the waterfront in Brooklyn, passing a card back and forth, in silence, of course. We have been, and we continue to be, two word nerds, but who would have thought that we'd find new love in our deep storage and emerge with the story you can only write through co-living in this crazy-ass world together. When I look back and see who we've been to each other, classmates and thesis mates, co-founders and co-stars, partners and parents, boss and boo, I see a togetherness that is tenderness. Because you've taught me that we'll never know each other fully, because we're always becoming a fuller self.
I don't know if you remember this, Joyce, but I remember telling you, I think this is the one, and you giggled shyly. People often say that when you meet your person, it should be easy. You should seamlessly fit into each other's lives and spaces. It shouldn't feel forced, and I'm getting emotional again.
And I've known her for so long, and it was so good to see someone compliment her in so many ways. Bretty, you match her love for wordplay and you support her creativity. And in turn, I see that Bretty, you inspire her to keep pursuing and honing her craft.
Where do I even begin? It's been a long and wild road to get to here, to this point, to this day, next to these trees, standing up here together before all of our favorite people. We've weathered a lot of unknowns and surprises over the past 2.5 years, which I will just say is an unnecessarily long amount of time to think about things like table numbers and Finnegan's tuxedo. When I was reflecting back over the life that we've been building together over these past 7 years, I remember that in actuality, we've done a lot of things out of order or against expectation. But it's always made sense to me and to us. We went on so many undates before we actually started dating that it's hard to know when our first date even was. I think about how even though I don't know when we began, it doesn't really matter in the end, because I know that we are destined to keep going, keep changing, keep growing, keep just being together. In the chaos of our shared reality, where it can feel like everything, everywhere, all at once, a lot of the time, I just want to say that I find peace and groundedness with you. Not in spite of, but alongside the chaos and shenanigans that is this life. I find hope and reassurance, as the poet Matsuo Basho once said, and as you once wrote to me inside a card that we traded back and forth, silently, watching a sunset over the Hudson. Every day is a journey, and the journey itself is home. Bretty, it is easy to say cliche things like, you're my person, and you're the love of my life, because they are true. But I think what is also true is that you are your own person, and I am my own, and two whole humans can cause a hell of a lot of good trouble.
Oh, man.
It's reading. Yeah. Beautiful.
So, dearest Joyce, you fight for beautiful things, but you don't force anything to be beautiful. And this, Joyce Chen, is why the world is your oyster. So here's to you, to us, our sweetest I couldn't read my handwriting. Our sweetest Finnegan, and this community of people we're lucky to call fam.
We know you two will continue to create community, but make sure you also let your community create for you. We are your family through and through. I confirm that you are now and still husband and wife and co-stars for life. Joyce, you may kiss your husband.